What is going on, guys? Skip here, and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we are back with the third and final test against the Black Caps. If you have joined us in the last couple of episodes, you would have seen that Pjizma and the boys have absolutely wiped this mob off the park, winning both test matches by an innings and plenty of runs. If we have a quick squeeze at the batting and the bowling numbers, you can see that Livingston, Brook, Pant, all the big names from the three lines are up there. Colin de Grandhomme having a good innings last test to see him sitting at number 3. The Kiwi bowlers have bowled plenty of overs. They've taken a couple of wickets, but it has been purely a team shift and performance from the men in the blue and white. We have a quick look at Pjizma's statistics over his career so far. Sometimes it is good to just sit back and reflect. You know what I mean? We are fresh into the test arena. We've played the 9 matches, taken our 22 wickets, played a few one-days and T20, so we are getting that exposure to the international limelight now. After a massive first-class list day and T20 career, I think it might be time for the big dog to put the cue in the rack for that and focus on the worldwide stuff. He's averaging a solid 71.64 with the bat when it comes to test match cricket, and we'll be looking forward to piling them on today as well. That'll be enough from us from the menus. I'll catch us all at the toss. If you do enjoy Cricket 22 content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a cheeky comment down below. I promise you'll make 100 in your next innings. We do live stream over on Twitch 4 days a week. I'll leave all my links in the description, so make sure you click on in, come and say g'day, and let's continue to put cricket back on the map. So here we are, ladies and gents. Welcome to Old Trafford for this third and final test between England and the Black Caps. I'll tell you what, they've rolled in here with their tail between their legs. They've been absolutely hammered, and I'll tell you what, I hope it all happens again today. Big Dougal is going to stand in the middle for us today and make sure everything goes nice and smooth. The coin goes up. England have won the toss, and on a medium standard wicket, well, the big red is not going to hesitate. He's going to choose to bat. Kane Williamson, tell your bowlers to warm up. Get yourselves ready, ladies and gents. Let's pile them on. Well, a little tamer this time round. 127 for 3 after 35. Joe Root down the other end as Jamison's in, and we get forward with the traditional defence. Now, the first 2 test matches have come and gone. We've got to resettle, refocus, and sort everything out. As Jamison's in with the full toss, a little inside edge, we just tip and run. The boys make some noise, and I think central umpire will tell them to shut their mouths. Well, this is the wicket they need, and they've brought de Grandhomme in nice and early. I know, well, they know we don't like him. It's as simple as that. He bowls 132 clicks, and we just take it down to fine leg for 1. Black Caps about 97 overs to bring their spin option in. Tim Southey gets another test match, and there you go. That just sums up their trip to England. The London Bridge is out for us. Pjizma is on a mission running between the wickets. Can he come back for 5? Joe Root, get on your... No, we're going to run him out. We're going to run him out. No, we're not. Good running. Well, how many times can you say you've seen that in a test match? 5 all runners. De Grandhomme's in yet again. Pjizma works his leg side, and he takes the single just forward of square. And, well, de Grandhomme good enough to pick up Joe Root. It has been an eventful 5 overs. I give you the red-hot tip. Let's just get back in our little slot here and defend nicely. Bairstow's faced more balls than us. This is weird. Grandhomme in. Pjizma getting forward. Does he take a single to the man on the ring? Yes, he does. 150 comes up. 43rd over. Ring field. Southey half volley once again. Just patting this down the ground. And I'll tell you what, the change in momentum will come with the picket fences. Just stay patient. Well, here we go. We called for it to bring spin in early doors. Maybe this is the trick that the Black Caps have missed. B-kill around the wicket. Oh, and he's knocked Pjizma over first ball. There you go. I've called our own downfall. The B-killer has killed the goats. Oh boy, what on earth has happened? That is an absolute peach. Pjizma's got to go for 15 off 24, and it's 164 for 5. I tell you what, That is a very good ball. Oh, dearie me. That is a Jaffa. A Wazim Jaffa. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh, superb. Well, it wasn't quite the 700 or the 600 from the previous couple of test matches, but England have been rolled for 227 in the 72nd. That is probably the greatest ball I've ever received in this game, and I'm happy to walk off and have an early shower. New Zealand have shown some fight in this dead rubber of a test match, and it looks like that they want to get on with the job. We're going to pick up play with the first ball of the Black Caps innings. The Big Red has promoted himself. He's given himself the new ball. He wants revenge and he wants it now. Well, Tom Latham, the bunny of the series, faces the Big Red for the first ball of their innings. He steams in. He's got his tail up, and Tom just steps across and whips him down a fine leg like no man's business. Well, I'll tell you what, this is why we love Test cricket. In for ball number 2, Pjizma. This time, Conway back. He faces his first ball. Looks all right. The question is, can we be consistent? Give yourself the new ball. You've got to be. We're in the slot, and Conway's just playing that a little too easy for my liking. The first over, just conceded the one. Little off cutter. Oh, off cutter straight to the man at 4 square. No, it's gone through him. He's just watched it go past him, and this could be the first boundary conceded. No, it's not. He picks it up. The boys come back for 3. 1 over his bowl. New Zealand a 4 for none. A little bit different to last test. We had the gully up. We've decided to put him down to third man. Boy, that's just been hammered through cover. No need for third man there. Good start for the Black Caps and Devon Conway. We come into Tom Latham. He dribbles this into the gully region, gets a picket fence down the other end. Scoring off almost every ball this over. Got to tighten ourselves up here. We're in for the last. Conway slaps this to backward point. 3 overs bowled, and the Black Caps are 17 for none. The Black Caps only trail by 210. We're going to be called upon with the bat to put in a shift as Conway's forward. He's defending nicely. Pjizma picks it up and looks to throw it at his head. Whoa. Unbelievable from the big source. He's getting it all done as Conway plays and misses, and he looks at him this time. Well, whatever it takes, man. Gee whiz, violence may be the choice as this time Conway steps on it. Third time lucky, he says, Pij, don't bowl there. I'm going to slap you through cover point for 4. Well, things have just got a little spicy. In for the last of the 5th. Well, oh boy, Conway back, shows all 3 stumps. 5 are bowled, New Zealand are 21 for none. Well, first spell done, 3 overs. We rejoin play in the 34th. New Zealand have done their dacks yet again. It's 125 for 5 as the first ball to Nichols gets absolutely hammered through mid-wicket for 4. That is not an ideal start. New Zealand trail by under 100 now, and Nichols looks to get on the front tot and punch. Overcast day, ball still swinging a fraction as we go short, and Nichols lets this one go. It hits him on the inside elbow, and we chuck it back at the keeper. The dots follow the boundary first ball. We come in for the last of our first one back. Henry Nichols defends, and the score goes to 129 for 5 after 34. Another wicket falls, Jofra Archer picking it up. Leaves some for the captain as we come in again, and Nichols leans on this. We just can't get anything going lengthwise. The Black Caps are eating us up. Wonder if Nichols will look to flash. We just give him the full wide one outside. No, he lets it through the keeper. Last of the 5th. Short ball incoming. Oh, he's done it yet again. I bet you've got a sore one or a broken one. 36 done. It stays at 131 for 6. Boy, it'd be nice just to wipe the tail. In we come. Oh, there's the play and Mr. Jamison. Well bowled, Pierce. Don't worry that he's a number 8 bat. We've finally found the line and length. We look to hit the toes. Jamison presses. That's the end of yet another over. The 3 lines just finding a way to fight back and get it done. As we roll in, Jamison punches down the ground. Doesn't get all of it. Probably just the single. Another look at Henry Nichols. He's gone back into his shell. Slow ball Yorker. Ooh, interesting. That outswing and looking real floaty. Can we rip one into Nichols here? Oh, we do, and he schnicks it to second slip. That's a little more promising. Still staying over the wicket. I'm going to back the angle here. Oi, nice little shot. Takes the double down to third man. We get another look at Jamison. This is the wicket we want. Oh, we've cut him in half. I reckon we've done the keeper there too. That is a corker. This ball just doing enough off the surface. We roll in again. This time we find the thick outside edge. Third man in place. Isn't it funny? You take Gully out and it goes through that region. Just a couple of picket fences off Pjizma's 8th. We roll in. It's left by Nichols. 42 a bowl. New Zealand go to 147 for 6. A quick change of angles. 3 wickets required. And we come there. We find another edge. Right, Gully's going in. I've had enough. We're taking mid-on out. We're going to bowl length balls outside the off stump. That's just how it's going to be. To Southie, he looks to work it into that region. We hit the upper thigh and just ask the question. You know what? Third man can come up too. The cordon is filled. Pjizma around the wicket and Nichols lets this one go through. Well, he does have what it takes, but he didn't have enough to pick up a wicket in the innings. New Zealand all out for 172 in the 52nd over. Pjizma going wicketless yet again. Ollie Robinson turning up. Jofra Archer taking a couple, and the boys have fought back nicely. This is going to lead into a very, very, very important second innings for the three lions. We're going to pick up play in the 10th over. The Black Caps have put one on them early. Neil Wagner and Jamison picking up wickets. The score's 37 for 3. If England ever needed a hero, it would be right now. Fill your boots, Pjizma Pant. This is your time. And out he walks. Got an absolute gem in the first one, and he rolls out in a pressure situation for the second. Neil Wagner, fresh off a wicket, steams in close to the umpire, and we get forward, defend nicely. Good start. So the lead is 92. Joe Root fresh in as well, 4 off 1. Wagner comes in tight and Pjizma plays and misses. Got to keep it tight. Got to stay in the game. Length ball. He whips off his legs. He takes it down a fine leg. Does the pressure come in the running between the wickets? Oh, the big 7-metre Peter gets down. Superb running. Well, Joe Root comes and goes. 44 for 4 now. The Black Caps are on fire as Jamison rolls in and Pij does all he can to keep the scoreboard ticking. The Bazball mindset going. He takes a single. The lead gets to 3 figures. Jamison round the wicket. Half volley and Pij steps on that. Not quite getting it through, but enough to pick up a picket fence to point. Trent Bolt in for over number 4. We've lost another wicket. What is going on? Pij playing and missing. Bazball not working in the third test. I think the boys might be hungover as Pij looks to launch and he plays and misses again. Well, here we go. Killer back into the attack. We've lost Stokes, and it is all happening at Trent Bridge. He goes wide of the crease, tries to suck the big Pjizma in. He's saying, I'm not having any of that, and I'm going to run down the other end. Can Joss Butler just hold the bat for a minute? Let us breathe. De Grandholm into the attack. He goes length ball. Pjizma steps on it, works it to forward square. Yep. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. He plays through the V nicely. No need to call that one home. Go and pick it up. It's 4. Superb cricket from Pjizma Pant. Well, all we wanted to see was Dougal's arms, and we finally got there. A much-needed boundary as de Grandholm's in again, and we are murdering that to mid-on. The intent needs to be shown, and that is what the captain is doing. De Grandholm, one of the slower bowlers. He comes wide of the crease and Pjizma whacks him over square leg. Is this going to go all the way for 6? Show me your arms, Dougal. Show me your arms. Oh, yes. We've just seen de Grandholm go wide of the crease, and I tell you what, that is a slot ball. He comes in a little tighter now as Pij works this one to the man on the ring. He takes off, and this is good cricket from the 3 Lions. 21 bowled, and that's 83 for 6. Well, the killer's full of confidence. None for 1 off his 1.1. Pjizma starting to get into his work. He waits for this, and he punches it to cover. No dramas. Now we see deep square go back, another slip come in, and Pjizma just starts to work the crease. Oh, he tries the ramp shot, boy. The last of the 22nd. Mid-off comes up. We've certainly cited that. We wait for it and we launch over the top, have some of that. The fielder doesn't want to take it. Pjizma picks up 422 bowled, and it's 87 for 6. Oh, yep, that's what we needed to do. He tried the flipper just like he did the first innings. Pish says, nah, I'm too good for that, and we're going to launch it over the top for 4. Blink and you'll miss it. The lead up to almost 150. De Grandholm in, still the ring field, and Pij looks to launch again. Partnership steady, going back into our shell just a touch. 35 of 61. Butler doing a good job as the left armour is in, and Pij just plays this to cover no run. They've only been batting for 30 overs. We've kind of pulled it together. Big Joss doing his thing. We get the half volley. We try and pump this down the ground. New Zealand makes some noise. No, thank you. A clear inside edge. Oh, and Kane Williamson's gone upstairs. That's disgusting, Kane. You make me sick. Well, we got the trigger movement across, and you can... Wow. We've absolutely hammered that. Waste of review. Well done. Well done, New Zealand. You're an actual disgrace. Umpire says not out. No need for that, Hawkeye. Get back to the top of your run-up. That is ugly stuff. Oh, boy. Oh, get off my screen. You make me sick. Well, is that done enough for Pij to fire up? We get the trigger across. We get another half volley. This time, Pij launches over the top for 4. Yes, oh, Midon's having a nightmare as well. Deal with that, New Zealand. Well, it's Bazball or absolutely nothing. 2 for 30, Wagner, as he comes in for the last of his 7th. And Pij goes down the ground again. He doesn't get all of it, but enough to squirt along the carpet. Finish the 30th, and the 3 Lions go to 117 for 6. Well, the killer back into the attack. 47 off 78. 130 for 6 as he's in over the wicket. The broomstick comes out, and we're going to take on backward square here. Come back, get those legs pumping. That's far too easy. Well, he's putting in a captain's shift. The lead going closer to 200 as Killer's in, and we're leading, edging it back to him. Just the dirty picket fence. Give us another 50. Give us another reason to get the bat up as Killer's in, and it's as easy as that. Pjizma Pant down the other end for yet another 50 off 81 balls. Get it up, son. You absolutely deserve it. It's been a positive partnership. No need to go back into your shell. Wagner wide of the crease. He hits this one high up on the bat. Pjizma's gone this time. He can't clear mid on. And just like that, he gets to 50 and he's walking back for an early toasty. Neil Wagner's done it. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was the bouncer. He got forward to it this time. Jamison, he's 3 meters tall. He can't get it over his head. And Pjizma's gone for a clean 50 at 7 for 133. And while the boys fought on for a little while after that, Joss Butler out for 31, and the England innings came to an end at 168 in the 46th over, leaving New Zealand 223 to win. I don't even think they've got to 200 this series. So the ball is in our court. We're going to pick up play with the first ball of the final innings. Pjizma's got it in his hands. He went wicketless in the first one. Surely he's going to pick up a bag in the second. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gents. Let's go. Tom Latham, the bunny. Pjizma Pant, the man. Field is set, moment is ready, crowd are good to go. He rolls in for ball number 1 to Latham, and he works this leg side for a dot ball. Line and length, the key. He rolls in Latham's back and defending. That's much better from the big dog at 148 clicks. No mid on, no cover, no worries. Pjizma Pant in for ball number 4, and that's exactly where Latham goes. Through cover, not for any more than a single, though he hesitates to. Devon Conway faces his first ball of this second innings. Pjizma's in nice and fast. He's letting through to the keeper. A 223 to win. In for the last ball of the first over. It's nice and short. Haven't seen too much of that. Pjizma sniffs his pits. 1 over bowl, and it's 1 for none. Well, the short ball must have worked. Conway's kicked them over. That brings Williamson to the crease, and we're absolutely on him. 151 clicks. Have some of that. It's a very attacking field for such a small total. That's how much he backs himself as he rolls into Williamson. He checks his drive through that gap. He comes back for 2 this time. No dramas. The third slip comes out and goes to that short cover position. We're in on 4th stump to Williamson. He's leaving nicely. In for the last of our third. Williamson watchful. Pjizma in, and this time he gets the slash out. We're getting places here. 5 overs are bowled. New Zealand are 13 for 1. Well, 13 for 1 became 56 for 6. We're picking up play in the 18th over. What on earth has happened here as we roll into Nichols and he punches Pjizma straight down the ground? I don't think this is going to go for 4. We're going to chase and chase and chase. And oh boy, that's what captains do. Good fielding. Well, he's just shown you how much he wants it. He gets a crack at Jamison this time round, who's forward, killing this off. Well bowled. Well, New Zealand have genuinely shat the bed. Jamison faces Pjizma and he goes through him like last night's curry. Well, this is a proper alpha move, this from Pjizma. In for the last of his 4th. That is fast. 153 clicks, 18 are bowled. New Zealand are 59 for 6. Well, you'd think we've got room for 1. Pjizma into Jamison. We hit him on the back. Todd. Oh no, it's dropped. Jofra, what you doing? Tell you what, it looks like Jofra's been drinking. Not to worry, though. Into Nichols. We slow this one up. 1 and 1 bounce to cover. Into Nichols we roll. The last recognised batsman as we're in. Oh, that has seemed beautifully. Oh, boy, can one just find a feather? We roll in again. This time Nichols is back jumping, shiting his pants, brother. Go and change him. Well, Pjizma into the attack and look at the score. 8 wickets down. Can Pjizma get one of them? He rolls into Nichols, who dead bats it again to cover. This is disgusting. Well, they've flopped the Black Caps, and this could be Pijma's last ball. In he goes. It's nice and wide to Nichols. He lets it through. 24 are bowled. New Zealand are 76 for 8. Well, that was the last we saw of Pjizma, Pant. England getting the win by 136 runs in the end. Ollie Robinson picking up man of the match. And that brings an end to this 3-match series. New Zealand absolutely hammered off the park. The boys stand in the middle of the field and celebrated. Look at Pjizma, Pant with his first piece of silverware. Benny Stokes with the speed dealers on, and the boys are ready to party. New Zealand all out for 87 in the 27th over. I thought that 220 was going to be easy for them, but they flopped again like they have all series, and England run away with the chocolates. Well, we are going to leave it there for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. It has been another roller coaster. Plenty of ups, plenty of downs, but ultimately Pjizma, Pant, skipper in this side and bringing home another series victory. The Bazball mindset's working. The Big Red is steaming in and making it look easy, and I look forward to having every one of yours company in the next one. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. Make sure you swing over and catch us in one of our live streams as well. But until the next time, ladies and gents, look after yourselves and those around you. We'll catch you in the next one.